and welcome. Breaking news just in. Lamar Odom fights for his life. The NBA star and ex-husband of Khloe Kardashian is in a coma after passing out at a brothel where he believed to take 10 herbal Viagra's on a drunken 4-day bender. We'll have the latest on that story. Also, did you watch First Dates? Did you see Georgie Pointer find love on the show earlier this week? Well, little birdie tells me that she may be off the market. Sorry men out there that want Georgie Pointer, but who wouldn't? She's absolutely gorgeous and a stunning girl. Also, with the BBC looking to axe The Voice, we'll have all the latest news on that story. And are you stuck for something to buy your loved one for this Christmas? I'll have the top 6 gadgets hitting the high street very, very soon. All that and more, of course, after this.
Now, we mentioned it at the start of the show, but Lamar Odom is fighting for his life after suffering
from heart failure induced by a 4-day binge at Nevada brothel while he took up to 10 herbal Viagra's. The professional basket player who's
35 was found unconscious with liquid pouring from his mouth and nose at the Dennis Hofler Love Ranch South in Penrith. His ex-wife Khloe Kardashian has rushed to the Nevada hospital where he is currently being treated and was described as completely insoluble. Her sister, Kim Kardashian West, and mother Kris Jenner are understood to be with her at this time. TMZ have reported that the 35-year-old is in a coma and his lungs and kidneys suffered serious problems. Odom has been taken away by an ambulance to a nearby Desert View hospital where doctors incubated the basketball player, but he did not regain consciousness. He then had to be taken to a Sunrise hospital in Las Vegas by ambulance for a future treatment. Because a 6'10", he was too tall to be airlifted.
His former LA Lakers team mate Kobe Bryant has also been seen entering the Sunrise hospital to visit Odom after leaving his team game against Scrumpston Kings earlier that night.
It was believed that Odom arrived at the illegal brothel over the weekend and ordered a bottle of cognac. It's understood that a female worker at the Love Ranch last saw Odom at around 6 a.m. on Tuesday morning. Now, from some sad news to even more sad news, we told you at the start of the week on Monday about the Ebola sufferer who then caught the virus, Pauline Kafiki,
and is now back in hospital and in isolation. Well, we have some news on her update, and it's just broke that she
has deteriorated as now is in critical condition, say the Royal Free Hospital. Obviously, we'd like to wish Pauline a speedy recovery, and we'll keep you up to date on the goings on there. Plenty more on all the latest showbiz news and gossip, and of course them gadgets that you're not going to want to miss after this. Welcome back. Now, sexy blonde bombshell Georgie Pointer has found love on Celebrity Special of First Dates, an amazing show. Absolutely love First Dates. It's brilliant. After appearing on the Stand Up to Cancer special,
the 21-year-old Hollyoaks star met personal trainer Craig, 31, on the show, and the pair hit it off very well. Georgie took him as her date to the Inside Soap Awards earlier this month.
Absolutely massive. And by looking at her Instagram snaps, he's been treating her so well because he even got her a massive bouquet of flowers. And when we say massive, it wasn't just an ordinary bouquet, it was absolutely massive. Good on him and good for her. During the programme, which also features singer Alexandra Burke, Made in Chelsea star Jamie Lang, and the pair even bonded, and she talked about growing up with an almost absent father. So she's getting into quite serious details first on the first date. She obviously knew that it could work out. Heartbreakingly, Georgia told him that not having a strong relationship with her father contributed to her trust issues with members of the opposite sex. Porter, who played Mistress Teresa McQueen, told him, "I probably think that men will always disappear, so maybe I don't get too attached, but in the end, they'll always just go away. It's really important to have fun on a date. I don't think I have stopped laughing actually. Am I too keen though? This is keen." At the end of the day, she knows what to do. She's a brainy girl. If she feels right, then that's absolutely fantastic for her. And we're just so glad that she's maybe finding someone that she's fallen in love with. And if she's taking him to the Inside Soap Awards, absolutely amazing. Good in you, girl. The show aired on Channel 4 on Monday, and during the show, Georgie tweeted that she was nervous about watching herself back on the show and posted an image of herself holding a heart-shaped balloon along with other celeb hopefuls.
Picture there. Yeah, picture there. She looks absolutely fantastic. And of course, there's Alexandra Burke, Jamie Lang, and Thea Turner. Yes.
We never thought we'd see her on telly again, did we? She captioned the image with, "Oh Lord, I already know how to cringe. I'm all for great causes. Hashtag stand up to cancer. Oh geez." Helping raise money, she also retweeted a post that read, "If you enjoy first dates, please hashtag stand up to cancer with us and text 10 or £5 to 7044 to donate 10 or £5. And we have to say, we echo that. If you want the details, again, they'll be on your screen here, around about here. Just have a look here. And of course, you can go to the Stand Up to Cancer website. I have plenty more after this. Now, according to a number of sources, BBC's The Voice has been axed. Despite being massively successful for the broadcaster, bosses have reportedly decided not to order a sixth series of the show. According to the Mirror, BBC bosses have undergone huge procedures ahead to restrict budget cuts, and the series was becoming too expensive to continue. The BBC had no choice in to face the cuts, the sources have told the paper. To be honest with this news, we are in complete shock, but could ITV pick this series up? Now, if you was watching ITV's this morning today, Holly said that the bosses at ITV have been contacted for a word, but they haven't said nothing on whether the show is going to be picked up by ITV. So we'll just have to wait and see over the next coming days what information comes out about this. And of course, remember to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you want to know plenty more about The Voice, and I'll keep you posted on that. Welcome back. Now, did you see Girls to Men on Channel 4 last night?
The documentary series follows young children who class themselves as transgender and show the struggles of daily life living in the wrong body. Billy, born Connie, Alfie, born Anna, and Ethan, born Lauren, were all
born as women, but now living full-time as men. They all appear in a Channel 4 documentary. Amongst them, Alfie is from Hampton, Hertfordshire, who was born as Anna and changed his name 2 years ago after revealing that he was just trapped in the wrong body at the age of 7. The 18-year-old schoolboy has told how he's planning on having surgery so that he can embark on adulthood as a man. In a candid interview with ITV This Morning, Alfie described his depression when he started puberty and spoke about having dreams surgery later on to remove his breasts. The teenager was joined on the programme by his supportive parents Kathy, who's 49, and supportive father Andy, a classic car restorer, and he has a second son, Elliot, 14. Alfie has been taking hormone blockers since the age of 16 and is now having irreversible testosterone hormone treatment, which will see himself turn into a man, but sadly this has had to be self-funded to avoid a 1.5 year waiting list on the NHS. Hearing a lot about the massive NHS waiting list that's currently going on at the moment. Despite still being in his teens, Alfie describes his conviction that he would try to become a man for good. When you go through something, 17 years of your life, feeling male, you know it's for keeps and you need it, he said. Alfie was speaking out ahead of his appearance on Channel 4 programme Girls to Men. Explaining his brave move to go public with his story, Alfie said, "I've always believed in being open about how I feel. So many people are scared of things if someone else doesn't stand up to them, tell the story, others are not meant to know where to go. You don't have to like everyone, but you have to learn to accept it." Inspirational story there. Obviously massive to tell your story on live television, but we're so glad that he did. Absolutely incredible. And Girls to Men was fantastic too. Of course, if you haven't seen Girls to Men, it aired last night, so it's on the Channel 4 catch-up service demand for you to have. So I really recommend you check that out. It's fantastic and good to see them being so happy and living life the way that they want to. It's absolutely incredible, and their inspirations. Well done, boys. I have plenty more after this.
Welcome back. Now with Christmas just around the corner, and it's just 9 Fridays away till Christmas. Can you believe it? 9 Fridays till Christmas. You may be thinking, what should I get my loved ones for the big day? Well, no need to worry, because I have the perfect gadgets that are going to be on a lot of your families and friends' Christmas lists this Christmas. From a tiny little printer to a mug that you just cannot push over. I have it all. Now, time to get started. Now, first up, we have the incredible Polaroid Zip mini printer from Argos and Amazon. It's £109.99, and of course with a printer you need paper, and the paper is £15.36 for 100 pieces of zinc photo paper. Now, I have seen this be on the telly before, and it looks absolutely incredible. You literally just, I haven't got my phone with me actually, just take a picture on your phone, send it to the printer, and it will print off in a tiny little, sort of like a magnet shape really. I actually thought it was a magnet at first, but it's absolutely incredible, and it's just, the quality of the picture is fantastic, so I really recommend that you invest into that this Christmas. Now, moving along swiftly, we don't have that much time. Sky Drone Pro, which retails at £129.99. Now, there's been a lot of news about this in the press, with obviously paparazzi flying these over celebrity houses, and then the law came in, I think it was last week, to say that celebrities can actually, they can just shoot these down if they go over their house with a gun. Fantastic, because it's an invasion of privacy, obviously. So, if you're going to get these for Christmas, don't go going to celebrities' houses and putting them over their walls, thank you very much, because you don't want it shot down. Now, really good fun for little ones, but obviously not too young because it has parts, and it can be very dangerous, a big object flying through the sky. You don't want to get hit by that, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the next thing is the Mighty Mug by Dexham for £12.99. Now, this mug is incredible. No matter how much you push it, no matter how much you flick it, it will not fall over. It is just absolutely incredible. And if you're clumsy at work, or just if it's good for children as well, so you don't knock your tea and scold yourself, and don't make a mess. It really looks fantastic, and it will certainly be on my Christmas list this year. Moving on, 3 more to go. We have the underwater disco light. Now, this is incredible for young people. It's retails at £7.99, so it's pocket money affordable, ladies and gentlemen, and it will be incredible for youngsters to just have a little disco and a little party when they're in the bath. What more could you ask for? I wish they had this out when I was a child. It'd be fantastic, you know, because children love to spend so much time in the bath, and just to give them this, it'd be absolutely fantastic, and I'm sure it's going to be at a lot of young people's Christmas lists this year. Oh, all the mums and dads are thinking, God, I don't want to get these presents because they're going to cost so much money, but I'm sure you can find deals online. A lot of the retailers have fantastic deals going on, so just shop around. Next up, we have the Helium Latcher, the Grabophone Defying Speeder. This is amazing. It's a speaker that defies gravity and actually floats on the air. Now, people have been a bit sceptical about this, like, what does it do, what does it do? It literally is a speaker, as you can see there, that just floats in the air. Yeah, just simple. Now, this retails at £79.99, so not pocket money quality, unless you get a lot of pocket money, have a rich mum and dad maybe, but that is that, and it looks great. Moving on to our last. Now, this is not for children, this is for mums and dads. It's the iKettle 2.0 and Smart Coffee Machine. Now, this is by Smart. It retails at £99.99, and the coffee machine is nearly £200, £179.99. Now, you can control it from your phone. You literally just say, oh, I'd like a coffee. Tap into your phone. Obviously, you've got to have a smartphone, and the kettle's boiled, and you can just go over and pour yourself a coffee. What more could you ask for? It's absolutely incredible. Yes. I hope you like some of them ideas. Of course, if you've got any more ideas and want to see them on a future show, write them in the comments section below. And don't forget to subscribe, because over the next few weeks leading up to Christmas, I will be having plenty or Christmas present ideas and just general things like that really. May have a few items like Christmas decorations too.
Now, if you're squeamish, look away now, as Caroline Flack has something gruesome to share with us. We're going to show the picture now.
Caroline Flack has demanded sympathy after breaking her arm as the X Factor live shows loom. She goes on the TV right now, and with the X Factor's glitzy live...
The TV presenter has taken to her Instagram account to share a picture of what looks like a broken arm, along with the caption of, "Shout out to my broken arm. No joke," in bold letters. No joke, Caroline. It looks absolutely horrendous. Absolutely. And it's the worst time to break your arm. We know it can't be helped, but with the X Factor live shows looming. Although it's unclear how the usually glamorous television presenter done her arm in. We can't say broken because in a minute she says it's not broken. Well, her agent says it's not broken. And how she ended up with a massive lump on her arm, but she's bound to style it out when she needs to, when the live shows kick off in 2 weeks of the X Factor. However, Caroline's spokesperson has assured the man online that she will be fighting fit by then, adding that she's fine and her arm, although painful, is thankfully not broken, and she will be absolutely fine work-wise, and 1 day's rest and normal service will resume. We're absolutely grateful for that, Caroline. You've got a massive hosting job coming up, and just having a broken arm is just going to be absolutely awful for you. We hope you're feeling better soon, Caroline, and remember, let us know how you did it, please, love. We want to know how you did it. Was it a boozy piss up? Let us know.
Welcome back. Some of your comments now about the stories we've been talking about today, and talking about the Lamar Odom. Obviously he was rushed to hospital after a 4-day bender in a local brothel. Jolly has said, "So sad to see these young girls serving old men for a living," even though that's not relevant. Well, it is sort of. Kat has said, "What a sad life these people lead. Money isn't everything." A lot of these comments, we have to say, we haven't had many about Lamar Odom. We've had them about the girls that work in the club as in the brothel. So, and Mike has said, "Lovely girls, the type you want to take home to meet your mum at Sunday dinner." Obviously he's joking there. So we actually couldn't find, on our sources, we couldn't find none about Lamar. It was just completely about these girls. Moving on to Georgie Pointer on first dates, the incredible blonde bombshell that she is. Jeff has said, "I think a lot of perceptions changed from Geordie. Not that she was badly portrayed in the press, but, you know, Hollyoaks girl, not going to get the best reaction, but she's actually, people are actually warming to her." Lexi said, "Seems like a nice girl, good luck to her, although I didn't realise she's not actually acting as Tressa McQueen, she's basically herself, haha." Yeah, she was on there as herself, love. JK said, "Am I the only one who thinks that she overdid it when the cuteness and came across she was trying much too hard?" No, it's just you, love. Big Brother fan, I hope that's not his real name, said, "I watched it and Anthea Turner met her male match, a boring, arrogant, deluded individual. It should have been match made in heaven, 2 peas in a pod." We have to say, yeah, we know, because obviously her match, I can't remember his name. Does anybody know his name? If you know his name, let us know in the comment section below this video. He was on here before, and he's so career driven that his date was just sitting there twiddling their thumbs while he was on his phone checking about work, and he was actually going back to work after the date because she asked if he would like to go for a drink, and he said no, and he wanted to go back to work. So, but if they're saying 2 peas in a pod, we don't know Anthea Turner personally, so we can't judge. Aaron has said, "She's lovely. I liked her dress, and in things she's obviously likes, and rather things she designs to show opinion. A rather nice girl for Hollyoaks." And the real thing, these people's names, honestly, it said, "JP is lovely." We have to say, we echo that. She seemed a lovely girl, never met her, but... And talking the Girls to Men documentary about the transgender, 3 transgender boys that were girls to boys, the fantastic documentary that is. Bailey has said, "A little boy, say it has said, how wonderful, good life to you all. We're blessed to have this life, and it's amazing that you can live and live the way that you want to be. Just be who you are." Grant has said, "Right there, was Ethan when he was young, he looks more like a woman in his 20s. Controversial has said, "They're just boys, not girls, get over yourself." Absolutely fantastic, supportive.
Now we have some sad breaking news now about the condition of Pauline Kafaki. Pauline's the nurse
being treated for Ebola has deteriorated and is critically ill, says the Royal Free Hospital.
A military plane flew her from Glasgow to London last Friday, and an unusual late complications caused her to fall ill again. It was thought that she had recovered from the virus, but Mrs. Kafaki contracted the disease after treating patients in Sierra Leone at the height of the Ebola outbreak, which has killed more than 11,000 people. She was first treated at the Royal Free Hospital in December and discharged in January. The 39-year-old is being cared in a specialist isolation unit. Miss Kavaki won a Pride of Britain award last month and met Prime Minister's wife Samantha Cameron at Downing Street along with other winners. 25 people recently treated by the nurse have been getting an
experimental vaccination, having had close contact with her body fluids.
Obviously, we said it on Monday, we would hope that she'd get better soon, and we'd love to hear the news that she's recovering well. That's it for today. Don't forget to like this video and to subscribe, and I'll be giving you all the showbiz news next time. Thank you so much for watching. I have been Nicole Williams, and I'll see you back here again next time. Bye bye.